StingTV.com. That's brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors. They put clients first under any circumstance. Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com. So first, the starting lineup for the visiting Wasps. They will start number 3, Ethan Moore, number 15, Caleb Smith, number 10, Miles Brown. I believe number 44, J.J. Sayre, 45, J.J. Sayre. And we'll get another Wasp on there for you. Their roster we had online, it didn't match up with what jerseys they're wearing tonight. I'm not sure if it's an alternate or what.
I don't know. It might be.
It's just not matching up, so we'll do our best with what we have. But if we make some mistakes, that's why. And we apologize to the Wasatch fans. For your home Mustangs, it's the standard starting lineup of Arnell, Anderson, Hess, Murray, and Hunsaker. Here's the jump. The tip is bounced around and won by Wasatch. I'm going to work quickly. Smith at the elbow, backs it out to Moore. Moore passes up top. Now to the left side, Sayre. Back to Moore. Looking for a pass, starting to drive. The spin around, turnaround jumper, it will fall. And the basket's good for number 5, who I have as Caleb Smith, but they maybe announced 15 as Smith. I'm not too sure who made that one. Anderson's pass tipped away, stolen by Wasatch, and here come the Wasps. Do the logo shop uniform check. The visiting Wasps in gray with black numbers. It says Wasatch across the chest. The Mustangs in their home whites with orange numbers. Navy blue Mustangs across the front and the Jumpman logo on the right shoulder. Here's a left wing 3 that will fall for Miles Brown, and Wasatch leads 5-0 a minute into this game. The logo shop is committed to schools, teams, and youth groups. Anderson being double teamed, looking for a pass, gets it over to Hunsaker, was tipped, but Hunsaker recovers. Now the Mustangs have an man advantage if they can use it quickly. Anderson into the lane, he's fouled. The first whistle of the game. It's going on Miles Brown. His first personal and the first team on Wasatch. 6:39 to go in the first quarter. 5-0, Wasatch leads Mountain Crest. Anderson to inbound from the baseline, looking to his left. Gets it into Hess on the right block. Bounces out to Arnell, and his pass is intercepted through contact. Stolen by Wasatch. Ethan Moore banks it out. Smith. Brown in the corner. Dribble to the wing and passes up to Moore. Moore sending his man in motion. Passes over to the right corner. Across the way towards Sayre, but it was tipped and stolen. I think Anderson got the first hand on it. He'll drive into the paint, lay it up on the right side, no good. Through some contact, they'll say no whistle, neither a block or a charge. And Wasatch moving quickly, but he stepped out of bounds. That's a turnover.
Yep. Mountain Crest looks a little rusty right now, especially on the offensive side, turning it over several times already.
5-0, Wasatch leads it here in Hiram. 6 to go in the first quarter. Here's Anderson on the right wing. It's a zone from Wasatch, who I'm guessing has been watching their film. They know the Mustangs can struggle with it. Murray driving in, and one. Did it count? Yes.
Yes, it did.
The continuation, and Murray will head to the line and try and make it a three-point play on a nice left-handed layup.
And that's 2 on Brown.
His second personal, just over 2 minutes into this contest. I'd imagine he'll hit the bench pretty soon. Jackson Murray at the line for one. He nails it. 5-3. Wasatch leads by 2, and they will change, bring in Carson Benke for Miles Brown. Miles Brown was the guy that hit the three-pointers, so
yeah,
obviously not someone they want to see on the bench this early.
And he's a big guy, so you don't expect him to be able to hit that, and he sure did hit that 3.
Driving on the left side, spinning into the lane, trying to put it up over Hunsaker. That's a nice shot from Smith. 7-3, Wasatch by 4. 5:15 to go in the first quarter. Arnell, left corner, picks up his dribble, passes over to Anderson. Anderson trying to get it down to Hess. It's tipped and intercepted. Another turnover.
Not crisp passes from Mount Crest right now.
Top of the key, Sir, he traveled.
Yeah, he did.
Moved his leg before he started dribbling. Mason Smith's gonna check into this one for Jackson Murray as the Mustangs will go smaller and bring in Mason Smith, who is a pretty crisp passer. Try and avoid some more turnovers. I'm a little concerned with the height matchup right now, though.
Yeah, giving up a lot of height there.
Hunsaker, right wing, out to Smith, down to the corner. Hunsaker takes the triple, too strong. Fighting for the rebound, tipped by Smith to Hess, and the layup's good. What a fight from Smith for the offensive rebound.
Yeah.
And Hess with a nice finish, 7-5, Wasatch by 2.
And he was outnumbered 3-1 and still came down with it.
Midway through the first quarter. Gonna hand it off to Benke. Moore, left elbow, passes out to the wing, Benke. Sayre in the right corner. Traveled on the last possession. He'll start to dribble and pass up to Moore. Top of the key. Now the left wing. Driving in. Back out to Moore. Moore at the right elbow. Takes the jumper just in front because of the shot clock. Couldn't get it to fall. Hess with the rebound. Nice team defense forcing a bad shot. Hess driving the lane on the right side. Has Moore on him in the mismatch. Too strong on the layup. No good. Moore gets the rebound. Ethan Moore at the right block, out to Sayre on the wing. Gonna fake the handoff, keep it there. Has the mismatch on Anderson. He'll drive in, and they'll say Anderson fouled him.
And before that, he got a good push off on Anderson underneath there that he got away with.
It's a shooting foul, so J.J. Sayre heading to the line for 2. First one falls for Sayre. If you teach in the Logan Cash or Rich School Districts, you can qualify for ultra-low interest rates on auto loans and more. And if you're a student, you can get paid for grades from the Logan Cash Ridge Credit Union. 9-5 now, as Sayre hit both. 4-point lead for Wasatch with 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Bit of a trap running through, but the Mustangs break it. Hess in the lane, the turnaround. Yes, it's good on the floater.
Good move by Hess underneath.
9-7, Wasatch by the bucket. Moore, guarded by Arnell. He's gonna take a step back and we'll reset the offense. They'll spread out to either side, 2 on the wing.
He's hooking pretty good down there.
No whistle. Left wing. Hunsaker guarding. He's gonna foul him. Bit of a reach, they'll say. Gonna be the second team foul on the Mustangs. And the first personal for Joseph Hunsaker. And Jackson Murray will check back in, replacing Hunsaker. That's gonna make Hess guard a bit of a 3. We'll see if he can keep up here as he drives into the lane. Hess got him in the air. No good, though, and Hess will get the rebound.
Good play by Hess.
Here comes Smith. Up top to Anderson. Over to Arnell, right side on the backcourt. Over to Smith on the left. Dribbles, passes into Hess. The spin on the left side, too strong on the layup.
And he was all over Hess down there, and
did not get the whistle.
Call.
Ethan Moore spinning in the lane, takes a step back jumper, rolls around and will fall in. 11-7, Wasatch by 4. 2 to play in the first quarter. Smith dribbling, passes to Arnell in the left corner. Down to Murray at the block, back out to Arnell in the corner. He's trapped with a double team. Passes to Hess at the left elbow.
Oh, no! That is a poor call. He was not even close to set. He was still moving with Hess. That was a terrible call. Offensive, it was not.
Hess is going to pick up his first personal, third team foul on the Mustangs. 1:47 to go in the first quarter. MC trails by 4. Ethan Moore across the Mustang in midcourt, dribbling to the left side, will hand it off at the wing. Sayre, top of the key. Back to Moore. Moore wants to drive the left side, lays it up, no good. Hess with the rebound. Moore went to the ground trying to get the whistle. Anderson on the right wing. Over to Arnell. He'll take the 3. It's off target. Smith on the offensive rebound. Passes it down to Hess on the lead pass, and it was a foul. I almost thought they were going to call goaltending.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a shooting foul, and Cade Hess will head to the line for 2. JJ Sayre is going to pick up his first third team foul on Wasatch with a minute 13 to go in the first.
Oh, and the Wasatch coach is just out there giving him garbage on that. How and you know, if this was Chandler out there talking like this to the ref, he'd get teed up. That's what's irritating.
Hess good on both. Lead cut in half. Should be 11-9. They gave the points to Wasatch though. Hopefully they'll recognize
they should
that.
fix that.
Moore over to the left wing. Beneke out to Sayre.
Oh.
Right wing. Moore, top of the key. It starts to drive. Dishes out. Right wing 3. Too strong. Arnell with the rebound for the Mustangs. He's out in full force, quickly down the court. To Murray. Top of the key 3. Straight away.
Oh,
Falls
he gets
for him.
it.
Got the lucky bounce, and we're tied. Or should be a Mustang lead.
Should be Mustang lead. I don't know if they're going to fix that or not.
I'm going to run down anyway, see if I can get an updated roster, and I'll let them know.
Yeah, let them know that they're off on the.
It should be 13-11 by our count.
Yes.
For the Mustangs. It says 12-12 on the scoreboard. 18 seconds, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Wasatch trying to milk away as much time as they can. Could have been a travel. They won't call it. Step back jumper will fall. 7 seconds for the Mustangs to get a heave on. Arnell, right wing 3.
Oh,
off the front rim.
So close.
A good look there at the end of the first quarter, where the scoreboard says Wasatch leads 14 over Mountain Crest Mustangs at 12. We'll be right back.
Good news from
what they're going to see throughout the rest of this season. Some great basketball, though, by Hess. He's sitting at 10 points already in double digits right now. Arnell at 3, Hunsaker 2, Murray at 6. So Mountain Crest doing a pretty good job coming out. Smith for Wasatch is their highest scorer with 8 points right now. But again, this is some really physical play by both teams.
Coming out of the timeout, it's Wasatch ball. 3:27 to go in the second quarter. Mustangs lead at 21-16. Benke's gonna bring it up for the Wasps. Takes a screen, dribbles to the top of the key, passes to Lind. He'll drive the left side and go from the block, and one. They'll count it. That's a bit of a continuation there,
Coach. First of all, that's a huge continuation. Second of all, he gave Hunsaker the forearm shiver going down underneath there too. But
with a chance to make it a three-point lane, Sam Lind heads to the line. Jackson Murray's going to check back into this one for the Mustangs. Get your free network assessment at lesolson.com.
And I believe that's Hunsaker's second foul.
Lind, no good on that one. Rattled around and would not fall for him. 21-18, Mountain Crest by 3. Anderson, right wing, fakes the handoff, drives in for the baseline. Layup is good for Rigdon Anderson. Beat his man on a nice move.
Yeah, that was a really good move, just straight down through the baseline.
23-18, Mustangs by 5 in a zone. Benke, right side. Hinckley, back to Benke. Lind on the wing. Left elbow, Sayre drives into the block. He might have traveled.
Yeah, he
no
did.
Whistle.
He looked like he traveled down underneath there.
Lind on the left wing. Dribbles to the corner. Passes from the baseline to Sayre. He'll take the left wing three. Got it. That was a good stroke.
That was a really good shot. Beautiful looking shot.
23-21, Mountain Crest by 2. 2:20 to go in the second quarter. Anderson, right side to Arnell at the wing. Dribbles toward the corner. Passes across the way to Smith. He'll float it from mid-range. Off the front rim, no. Fighting for the loose ball. That should be out off Wasatch.
Out of bounds on Wasatch.
It will be, and it will stay with the Mustangs on a fresh shot clock.
He slid, just grabbed it, and he ended up sliding out of bounds. And Mountain Crest ball.
They'll hold to let Arnell tie his shoe. And here we go. Mason Smith the inbound from the baseline under the hoop. Into Anderson, left wing. Smith in the corner. Dribbles out toward the wing. Across the way, Arnell. Right corner, his driving. Floats it up and in.
Nice.
Josh Arnell.
Nice move by Arnell.
Mustangs by 4. Under 2 to play in the second quarter. Benke. Lind back to Benke. To the right side this time, and Hinckley. Hinckley, right wing three. Got it. Can't give him that much space. 25-24, Wasatch has cut the lead to 1. Smith across midcourt in time. Leaves it for Anderson. Arnell, right corner, down to Murray. At the right block, out to Anderson. He'll drive, float it from the left side. No, got his own rebound. Trying to turn back, gives it to Smith on the left wing. Anderson, left corner. Thought about shooting, but it collapsed. He'll pass toward Arnell. Arnell driving right side, lays it off the glass, no good. Hess fighting for the rebound. It will be won by Wasatch and Miles Brown.
Couple good looks, but Mount Crest just could not get that to fall.
Kind of risky to play Brown in the last minutes here. Wasatch wouldn't want him to see him pick up his third personal. He already has 2 fouls. Hinckley to Brown, top of the key, driving, left side, turnaround Jay, got it.
Wow, that was a good-looking shot.
And Wasatch takes the lead, 26-25, 33 seconds to go in the first half. Rigdon Anderson, double teams, passes over to Smith. Murray, left corner, back to Smith on the wing. Back to Murray. Bobbled it a little bit. Passes back to Smith. No look pass to Arnell. He'll take the mid-range. Got it. Cash from Josh Arnell. 27-26, Mountain Crest.
Smith is really good at that.
Linds. Hard shot.
Oh,
no good, but they're going to bail him out with a foul.
That was not a foul. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Sam Lind will head to the line for 2 before this half will end.
He flopped pretty hard on that one. Who was that on?
It's on Arnell.
Oh, Arnell. Who will pick up his first, which is still pretty good, but. Why are they lining up?
There shouldn't be any time.
No,
for
there's
a
no
rebound.
timeout left. There's no time left on the clock.
Oh, they're going to reset it. .4.
Okay.
So Lind at the line for 2. On what should be the last play of the first half. And too strong on the first, no good.
Yep.
Best Wasatch can do is tie it.
The basketball gods do not look kindly on flopping.
Lind trying for a second now. Takes it. Deep breath. Dribbles the left hand 3 times. Rolls it in his hands. Up and good. Tied at 27. And the clock will expire on the heave from Smith, which is no good. 27-27. Mountain Crest tied with Wasatch after 2 quarters. We'll be back with the Planet Fitness halftime show. Stay with us.
Pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
RPMs raise your BPMs. Then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Combining your home and auto insurance with one agent.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Lana Powell. For a competitive quote on home, auto, and life insurance, call us at 752-7639. Lana Powell, State Farm Insurance.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Good news! For a limited time, Logan Cash Rich Credit Union has no payments for 90 days on new auto loans. You must be a school teacher or student in the Logan Cash or Rich School District, or an employee of Logan, Smithfield, or Cache County. Member-focused, goal-driven. Credit and limitations apply.
Here's today's hot and perfect tip.
Don't follow extreme routines. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness. Join now for just $10 a month and cancel anytime.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Fox Pest Control, Burton Lumber, Cache Valley Bank, and JBS. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mustang Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
This is Dave Simmons. Partner with the pros at Les Olson IT for all your office technology. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services. Think of lesolsonit.com.
Les Olson IT.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
If RPMs raise your BPMs, then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Combining your home and auto insurance with one agent.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Lana Powell. For a competitive quote on home, auto, and life insurance, call us at 752-7639. Lana Powell, State Farm Insurance.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Good news! For a limited time, Logan Cash Rich Credit Union has no payments for 90 days on new auto loans. You must be a school teacher or student in the Logan Cash or Rich School District, or an employee of Logan, Smithfield, or Cache County. Member-focused, goal-driven. Credit and limitations apply.
Here's today's hot and perfect tip.
Don't follow extreme routines. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness. Join now for just $10 a month and cancel anytime.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Fox Pest Control, Burton Lumber, Cache Valley Bank, and JBS. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mustang Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
This is Dave Simmons. Partner with the pros at Les Olson IT for all your office technology. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services. Think of lesolsonit.com.
Les Olson IT.
Halftime in Hiram. Mountain Crest and Wasatch tied at 27 after 2 quarters. Jake Ellison, the coach, John Olson with you on 107.7 KLZX. Video streaming on CacheValleyDaily.com. That video experience powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. They want to understand your family, job, hobbies, and goals during your long-term financial trust. Now it's time for the Planet Fitness halftime show. Coach, I know we had some trouble with the Wasatch numbers just because of, their roster being very wrong on the internet, but we do have numbers for our Mustangs at least. Can you go through their stats for us?
Yeah, so Hess is sitting at 10 points, Anderson with 2, Arnell with 7, Hunsaker 2, and Murray 6. So, spreading it out like they usually do, and also seeing, Hess put up the numbers. Luckily, right now, Hess and Arnell made it to half with a 1 foul each, which is always good. or they'll take advantage of it. So.
Yeah, several hits from downtown already for the Wasps. Your little bit of trivia before we end the halftime show. Trevin Dorius, former Utah State Aggie, former Wasatch Wasp. So, you know, I believe it's his brother, Logan Dorius, on the bench tonight for the Wasps. He hasn't gotten in yet. I'm not sure if we'll see him. I think he's a little younger.
Yeah.
But he already has that Dorius height. You can see it down there, number 43.
Yep.
But I bring it up because in Utah Valley's lost tonight. Believe it or not, Trevin Dorius hit a three-pointer.
Oh, wow.
So there's your little fun fact. And that will do it for the Planet Fitness halftime show. Don't follow Extreme Things. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness. Join now for $10 a month and cancel anytime. Be back in a couple minutes for the second half. Mountain Crest and Wasatch. Stay with us.
Pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
If RPMs raise your BPMs, then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Combining your home and auto insurance with one agent.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Lana Powell. For a competitive quote on home, auto, and life insurance, call us at 752-7639. Lana Powell, State Farm Insurance.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring.
Apply.
Start of the second half here in Hiram. Mountain Crest and Wasatch tied 27 apiece. Boys varsity basketball on 107.7 KLZX. Video streaming on CashValleyDaily.com. That video experience powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. They want to understand your family, job, hobbies, and goals to earn your long-term financial trust. I'm Jake Ellis with the coach, John Olson. And it has been a competitive, tight one through 2 quarters. I don't imagine that's going to change down the stretch here.
No, it's going to be a dogfight all the way through with these kids. They're both wanting this game for sure. So,
Wasatch looking to stay above 500. They are 3-2 coming into this one. The Mustangs on a 6-game winning streak, trying to extend it to 7. You know, Mountain Crest has definitely had the attitude of we'll play as many games as, trying to play as many games as we can, and experience getting them better. Where some other teams kind of were late to start their seasons, haven't played as many games.
Yep.
Wasatch ball to start the third. It's going to be inbound from Moore. He'll get it to Miles Brown, who's in a little bit of foul trouble with 2 personal. Sam Lynn to the right side, back to Moore. Over to Lynn, left wing. Guarded by Hunsaker, passes out to Brown. He'll take a deep 3, got it.
Wow.
That might have been even NBA range. That was deep. 30-27, Wasatch by 3, courtesy of Miles Brown. That pass is intercepted, tipped away, and stolen by Caleb Smith. The fast break layup is good from J.J. Sayre, and a 5-0 run for Wasatch here to open the third quarter and make it 7-0 if you consider their free throws at the end of the first half. Rigdon Anderson, left wing. Trying to get it across the way. Hess, Hunsaker, right corner, driving from the baseline, off the glass, no good. Put back from Hess is too strong. Excuse me, that was Murray. And the rebound by Wasatch. Mustangs looking a little cold. Pump fake from Brown, but he won't shoot it. It's passed over to Moore. Caleb Smith. He'll drive the right side of the lane. It got wide open.
Wow.
Easy layup, 34-27, a 7-0 run to start the third quarter.
Sloppy play by Mountain Crest to start this game, this second half.
They've had a turnover and 3 missed shots. Here's Arnell in the right corner, down to Hess at the block. He'll put it off the glass, no good. The foot back by Hunsaker, no, but he's fouled, so he'll head to the line, trying to get the Mustangs' first points of the second half. It's gonna go on Caleb Smith, his first personal, and the first team foul on the Wasps. Brings Joseph Hunsaker to the line. Good on the first. For the latest news, scores, photo galleries, and replays of tonight's game, visit CashValleyDaily.com or download the new Cache Valley Daily mobile app. Cache Valley's premier choice for local news. Hunsaker's second, no good, off the left side of the rim, rebounded by Sarah. 34-28, Wasatch by 6. 7-1 run as it stands in the third quarter for Wasatch. Ethan Moore dribbling to the left side, Caleb Smith at the top. Sarah, right elbow, he traveled, they won't call it. He'll drive the right side, he'll be fouled. No good on the shot, so head to the line for 2. Parker Andrus, in his first minutes, going to pick up his first foul.
They are really letting Wasatch get away with several travels on here. Who was that foul on again?
Andrus.
On Andrus.
First is good from Sir. (35-28). Second will fall for Sir as well. 36-28, an 8-point advantage now for Wasatch. 6:05 to go in the third quarter, and they will put on the full court trap, broken by Hunsaker on the left side. Andrus, left wing 3, got it! Big shot from Parker Andrus, but the Mustang offense was stalling, and they needed a jump start there.
Yeah, that was exactly what they needed.
Brown driving the left side, off the glass, no. Too short, and Hess will get the rebound. Up to Mason Smith. Arnell, right wing, he'll drive in, lay it on the left side, no. Rebound by Brown, through contact, no whistle. Moore, left wing 3, and fast break, no, off the front rim, and it's off of Wasatch, out of bounds for a Mustang team rebound. 36-31, Wasatch by 5, 5:27 to go in the third quarter. That was a well-designed play. Arnell just had trouble finishing through contact.
Yeah, he did. That was well played.
Got an easy lane on the left side. Andrus, left corner 3, off the front back rim, and they'll say over the back on Arnell. No, they're going to call it against Brown.
Yeah, they're going to call it against Brown, and I would not have called that against Brown. That would have been Arnell for me.
I think that's his third personal.
That is his third. That really hurts.
Second
Wasatch.
team foul on the Wasps. 5:18 to go in the third. 36-31. Wasatch fans do not like it. I don't blame them.
No, I don't either.
Inbound to Parker Andrus, top of the key. Dribbles to the left side, going to hand it off to Smith. Over to Arnell on the right wing. Down to Andrus in the corner. Lead pass to Hess. Trying to put it up. He got blocked. It's out of bounds, though. Stay with the Mustangs.
Yep, that was a good block. Good, clean block. He just needed that one more move.
See, and Hess does a pump fake on the first move a lot, but decided to just try and finish that time. Smith, left wing, trying to get it down to Hess, but that's a good takeaway from Sir, who read the pass well. Wasatch, Miles Brown, deep left wing 3, off the front rim, no. Out of bounds, off of Wasatch, go to the Mustangs. 36-31, Wasatch by 5, 4:51 to play in the third quarter.
Mountain Crest cannot afford to keep coming down and not getting points out of this.
Ooh. Hunsaker's pass is tipped. Smith going to go to the other side of the court to save it from going out of bounds. Hunsaker over to Andrus in the right corner, down to Hess. He is fouled.
Yeah.
I don't think it was shooting. It'll stay on the ground.
By Moore.
On a push from Moore.
That'll be Moore's
third team
first.
foul. Smith will inbound for the Mustangs. 4.5 to play in the third quarter. Gets Arnell in the corner, down to Hess right block. He'll turn around and put it up. It will fall for Cade Hess. His first points the second half.
I liked that. Keep going to Hess.
Lind, left corner three from Smith. Got it. Wasatch needed that one. The Mustangs got the lead down to 3, but now it's back up to 6, 39-33. Hunsaker, Arnell, right wing to Smith. Across the way, Andrus left corner. Hunsaker on the left wing. Andrus left corner three. Too strong. Hess on the rebound. The putback rolls around and will fall for Cade Hess.
Get it to go.
39-35. Wasatch by 4 now. Miles Brown driving the right side. Turns around. Has to pass out of it. Sayre left wing takes the elbow jumper on the drive. No good. Rebound by Hess. Smith accelerating. Driving out to Andrus. Hess, top of the key, driving the left side. Spinning, puts it up through contact. No whistle.
No whistle. How is that not a foul?
Ethan Moore slows it down, leaves it for Lind on the left wing. Wasatch with a 4-point lead right now, 3:15 to go in the third quarter. Lind driving the left side from the baseline. No good on the shot. Hunsaker with the rebound. And some more contact. They're really letting him play.
Yeah, they are.
Andrus, and they'll take a timeout, or an inadvertent whistle. Actually, some debris on the court.
Yep.
They'll stay with the Mustangs. 3:05 to go in the third quarter, 39-35, Wasatch by 4. Mustangs with the ball. Smith to Arnell, cutting in. Left-handed layup will go for Josh Arnell. Down to a 2-point advantage for Wasatch, 39-37. Under 3 to go in the third. Ethan Moore dribbling way back there. This Wasatch offense all about space. Nearly all of them can hit a three-pointer. Moore driving all the way.
That should have been
a blocking
offensive.
foul on Mason Smith. Smith's first personal, the second team foul on the Mustangs. 2:37 to go in the third quarter. They do say that is shooting, though.
Yeah,
he was
weird.
elevating for the shot, I'll say. Ethan Moore at the line for 2. Thanks to the businesses who support the Mustangs and the Mountain Crest Booster Club. First one is no good from Ethan Moore. Those businesses are Karchner Homes, Cache Valley Bank, Fox Pest Control, Hiram Chevron, Warrant Dynamics, Big O, JM Concrete, Logo Shop, Mountain RV, Wasatch Tailor Made, Landmark Homes, Comprehensive Family Dental, and more. Hunsaker will check out. He's replaced by Tate Mortensen, who's in. We don't see him get too many varsity minutes. The second one was good for Lind, 40-37. Wasatch by 3. Smith passes over to Arnell. He's doubled. Over to Smith. Smith, left corner 3. Martinson off the front rim, no. Lost with the rebound. Stolen by Smith. They'll say he stepped out of bounds, though. Turnover right back. But almost a really nice idea from Smith. The fortunate thing there is, even if it wasn't out of bounds, I think it would have been a backcourt violation because his momentum was carrying him the other way.
Yep.
But really a nice hustle play, nonetheless. Lind to Sir, left wing, up top to Ethan Moore. Lind trying to lead pass to Moore. It's tipped away. Hess ends up with the ball for the Mustangs. Smith up to Andrus, right wing. Into Hess. The lead pass tipped away. Recovered by Parker Andrus. He's at the elbow. Leads it down to Martinson for the layup. That's good.
Good shot by Martinson. Good cut to the basket.
40-39. 1-point lead for Wasatch. 1:45 to go in the third. Ethan Moore on the Mustang at midcourt. Starts to drive. Left side. Gets past Arnell. Lays it up and in.
It's a good move.
42-39. Wasatch by 3. Mason Smith. Down to Andrus under the basket. Dribbles out to the right corner. Arnell on the wing. Over to Smith left side. Looking for Andrus. That pass is just a little too crafty.
Yeah.
And it's out of bounds. Wasatch ball.
It's good thought. Really good thought. Just not quite there.
Just trying to force it a little bit.
Yep.
1:08 to go in the third quarter. Wasatch by 3 with the ball, 42-39. Moore is going to hand it off to Lind at midcourt. And Benke. Back to Moore, right wing. Benke under the basket, tipped.
Ooh.
Has to pass out. Driving is Smith. Out to serve for 3. Straight away, got it. Every player on that court can hit a 3 for Wasatch. You can't leave them open on the perimeter. 45-39, 6-point lead for Wasatch. Mortensen, left wing. Dribbles out, he's doubled. Looking for a pass, pivoting, and a timeout taken by Coach Smith, irate with his team not helping out Mortensen there.
Yeah.
And a much-needed timeout because you got a defensive collapse on the other side with an easy 3.
Yep.
And then nearly a turnover there.
Yep, you've got to cut. You can't go away without points on this. As close as this game has been and as hard as everything's looking, you've got to come down and get points on everything that you can.
Particularly because Wasatch will get the final shot of this quarter.
Yes, barring something weird happening.
Yeah. With 22 on the shot clock and 31 on the game clock. Sometimes life doesn't go right like an auto accident, but State Farm Insurance has over 100 years experience helping you get back on track. Ask about good student and good driver discounts. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 752-7639.
Wasatch has been trying to collapse a little bit more on Hess. He's getting that double team that he wasn't seeing in that first half. But Mountain Crest still got to find a way to score, come down and come off that score.
Out of the timeout, Wasatch comes on the court with Moore, Lind, Benke, Smith, and Sayre. The Mustangs will stay the same with Arnell, Smith, Mortensen. Oh, they will bring in Dimitrikov and Andrus. Nico Dimitrikov checking in for Cade Hess. Mustangs with the ball, 31 seconds to go in the third quarter, 20 on the shot clock. Smith, Arnell, left wing, pump fakes, dribbles to the right, passes into Dimitrikov, out to Smith on the right wing. He'll step in to the lane, passing down to Dimitrikov, off the glass and in!
What a beautiful pass by Smith. No look to Dimitrikov.
Another excellent dive from Smith. That's why he's played so much of this game. He really knows how to beat the zone.
Oh, that should have been a foul.
Screen, no call. Sayre up top to Smith for 3 straight away. Off the right rim, no good on the buzzer beater. After 3 quarters, Wasatch by 4, 45-41. We'll be back with a thrilling conclusion with the Mustangs and Wasps.
Do your own thing at Planet Fitness. Join now for just $10 a month and cancel anytime.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
The Mountain Crest Booster Club encourages you to support the sponsors that support the Mustangs. Fox Pest Control, Burton Lumber, Cache Valley Bank, and JBS. To join the Mountain Crest Booster Club, contact the Mustang Athletic Department and support the sponsors that support the Mustangs.
Start of the fourth quarter in Hiram. Wasatch 45, Mountain Crest 41. What's been a tightly contested game. They were tied at halftime. Wasatch with a little bit of an edge here in the third quarter, but the Mustangs have brought it back after Wasatch led by as much as 7.
Yeah. Quick final for you. Bear River beats Box Elder 61-47. Bear River will go to the Christmas break 9-1. So,
wow.
Yep.
Mustangs will start the fourth with the ball. They've got Anderson, Smith, Arnell, Hunsaker, and Dimitrikov on the court. Wasatch going with Benke, Lind, Moore, Smith, and Sayre. Arnell, right side, passes to Anderson on the wing. We got an off-ball foul here. It's whistle, maybe the clock? Yeah, the shot clock hadn't started.
Oh.
We're gonna reset it here to 29.
29, okay.
stays with the Mustangs. Anderson will inbound in front of the Mustang mob, but Hess will get to check in for Dimitrikov. And now official is talking at midcourt.
Wasatch is...
They came up, I'm guessing they think it should be a little bit lower.
That's what I'm thinking, but I guess you'd go off of...
Because the argument I would say is that the clock should have started with the shot clock on the inbound.
Right, so it should be 10 seconds down.
Had the ball on the inbound.
Yeah.
So they're probably right. It probably should be 25.
Yep, should be 25.
So yeah, they're gonna reset that. Talking with the scores. No, they won't. So they're gonna reset it for the game clock.
The game clock instead. That's funny.
Arnell, right wing, down to Hunsaker on the block. He'll put it up. No, too strong off the glass.
So close.
7:40 to go in this game. 45-41 Wasatch. J.J. Sayre, left side, Caleb Smith. Looking toward Lind. We'll give it to Moore instead. 20 on the shot clock. Benke on the right wing. Up to Sir. Over to Moore on the left wing. Guarded by Arnell. Starts to dribble and backs up. 5 on the shot clock. They got to go. Turnaround step back three is nowhere close, and Anderson gets the rebound. Mason Smith, top of the key. To the left side, Hunsaker in the corner. Out to Anderson and Arnell, who collided. Anderson with the ball, though. Smith on the right wing, into Hunsaker. He's driving the right side, off the glass and in. Joseph Hunsaker. Layup.
Good movement by Mountain Crest on that offensive series. You get Hunsaker down the lane and in.
Moore, Benke, Caleb Smith. Right side, out to Sir. Sayre takes the guarded three. No, too strong. Smith gets the rebound near the top of the perimeter. Bounced way out. Smith guarded by Moore. Up to Hunsaker, outside the right elbow. Anderson, left wing three, short. Arnell trying for the offensive rebound, passes it off of Wasatch. It'll stay with the Mustang. A nice move from Josh Arnell.
Good move by Arnell to bounce it off his leg.
Mustangs with an opportunity to tie here. Have a change first for Wasatch. Nate Hinckley replacing Caleb Smith. 6:07 to go in the game. Mustangs down by 2, 45-43. Mason Smith the inbound. Into Hess. Outside the left block, he'll hand it off to Anderson. Arnell, and now out to Anderson on the right wing. Smith, left side, had some space, won't shoot though. He's looking for a pass. It's stolen by Moore. No, Lind. Right elbow jumper, no good. Fighting for his own rebound, a loose ball foul. It's gonna go against the Mustangs. It's on Arnell. First team foul for the Mustangs. His second personal. And Miles Brown back in for Wasatch. Been a dangerous scorer tonight from downtown.
Yeah, he has. He is a really pure shot. He really has a pure shot.
Wasatch looking to inbound. It's Moore. Finds Lind. Driving in. The layup no good. Hess with the rebound. Arnell dribbling. Gets past midcourt through a lot of contact. Over to Smith. Hunsaker in the right corner. Into Hess at the block. He'll move to the right side, and he got blocked by the rim.
He's getting a lot of contact down there, too. Just a ton.
Saying it's all legal. 5:15 to go in this game. 45-43 Wasatch. No bucket for either team in quite some time now. Moore driving left side. Turnaround Jay, no. Off the glass and no good. Offensive rebound by Hinckley. Lind driving to the baseline on the right side, lost it, poked by Hunsaker. Will stay with Wasatch.
Good
and
defense.
We'll have a change here. Parker Andrus for Mason Smith. And I think that's a bit of a defensive change. based on the personnel in the game for Wasatch right now. Inbound to Moore, out to Browns on the left wing. His pass is tipped, but Lind recovers, jumps it, and got it in from about 10 feet. And a timeout will be taken by Wasatch after the bucket. 47-43, 4-point lead for Wasatch.
Yeah, Mountain Crest having trouble getting this, they're hovering right around 6-4 points. They really need to pick it up and get those few scores because, this clock it's coming down, and it has been a dogfight all the way through. So,
well, the Mustangs had at least 2 possessions there to tie it at 45, and they couldn't get a basket.
Could not get it. No, could not get it to go. And so they've got to have a great next 5 minutes to scrap back into this one. And
tonight's video experience powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. They put clients first under any circumstance. Visit adamswealthadvisors.com. Now, I'm not making any promises because you just never know, but we do hope to have Coach Smith and a player talking with us after the game.
Yep.
So stick around for that. We'll see if that ends up happening, but that is the plan from both of our sides right now. Mountain Crest ball after the timeout. Anderson will inbound for Hunsaker. 4:55 left in the game. Wasatch by 4, 47-43. Hunsaker, left wing, over to Andrus on the right side. Out to Anderson. Anderson looking for a pass, has Hunsaker to the left. Hunsaker over to Andrus, right corner 3, in and out. Rebounded by Moore.
Good looking shot though, he was open, just couldn't get it to fall.
Ethan Moore. Nate Hinckley. Miles Brown. Back to Moore on the left wing. Down to Sir, under the basket, he'll put it up and get fouled.
And he did get him on the arm, I'm gonna say, but compared to how Hess is treated on that other side of the court, it is just not even close.
Yeah, they've been really sensitive to players in the air tonight, it seems, when they've been calling their fouls. Sarah from the line, good on the first. And Jackson Murray's back in. He'll replace Andrus for the Mustangs. Mountain Crest with their starting lineup on the court. J.J. Sayre on the second, also good. 49-43, 6-point lead now for Wasatch, and the Mustangs are running out of time. Rigdon Anderson over to Arnell on the right wing. Toward Hess, tipped and stolen away.
Poor passes again by Mountain Crest.
And they are really running out of time. I'm not going to say that's going to do it, but it was a crucial possession. Miles Brown, left wing, and he'll just turn it over. He was trying to pass for Lind, who wasn't even looking.
No, was not even on the same page, but
that's a turnover and a lucky break for the Mustangs. Anderson across the timeline. And that pass is kicked out of bounds. Stay with the Mustangs. I think they'll call a timeout here, though.
Yeah, Mountain Crest got to come out with some points on this possession.
I think they need some urgency, too.
Yeah, they do.
I think that's what this timeout's for, urgency, and they got to clean things up. It's one thing to get beat because the other team is just better offensively tonight. It's another thing if you're going to keep turning it over and give them a lot of opportunities.
Yep, some poor pass decisions and just not clean play by Mountain Crest right now.
Next week, the Mustangs travel up to Preston Friday night. They'll take on the Indians, I believe, at 7 o'clock on the 29th. We'll be there. And then the next week on the 5th, the first game of 2024, they'll host the Hunter Timberwolves, I believe is their mascot, or
I believe
something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
We'll figure it out for sure, but Hunter will be the last non-conference game.
Yep, and then they will swing into conference play.
Of course, you'll be able to hear every game this season on 107.7 KLZX. We, of course, will do the home games for the Mustangs, and the other region broadcasters will do the Mustang road games.
Yep.
After the timeout, Mustangs with the ball, needing a basket, down by 6, 49-43, 3:46 remaining. Rigdon Anderson to inbound. Up to Hunsaker. To the right side, across midcourt. Over to Anderson on the left. Top of the key to Hunsaker on the wing. Fakes the pass to the right. Passes out to Arnell. Over to Hunsaker. Down to Murray on the left block. He'll dribble and put it up.
Finally
and through
got
contact.
the foul.
He'll draw the foul and head to the line for 2 shots.
And for some reason, again, if it's anybody but Hess, they tend to call that a little bit closer, but they just allow them to beat the snot out of Hess.
Murray's first free throw off the front rim, no good.
Again, we cannot leave points on the floor right now.
Murray looking for a second this time. No good.
Oh.
Out of bounds off of Wasatch. They'll stay with the Mustangs. Big break there.
Mount Crest caught a huge break there.
Still 49-43 Wasatch. Mustangs with the ball. 3:28 left. Anderson inbounding from the baseline. Into Murray. Left front court out to Arnell in the corner. Across the way, Anderson, top of the key, Hunsaker. Looking for Arnell on a cut. No, out to Murray on the left wing. Up to Anderson. Arnell on the right wing. Dribbles past Moore, lays it up, draws the foul on the shot. Josh Arnell heading to the line for 2. And these are pretty big because Wasatch is picking up their second team foul on, these last 20 seconds. They hadn't had any fouls in the quarter.
No, nope.
And a big thing here would be getting points with the clock not moving. Arnell too strong on the first one. And Mason Smith will check in for Jackson Murray.
It's been a real off night for a lot of Mountain Crest players.
Arnell trying for the second. Gets that one to go. 49-44. Wasatch by 5. Just over 3 to play in Hiram. Ethan Moore at midcourt has Mason Smith on him. Serenaded by airball chance. Miles Brown, top of the key. Thinks about the 3, will instead opt to pass, handing it off to Ethan Moore. Moore dribbling to the right side, lead pass to Lind. He stepped out of bounds. Turnover.
Wow.
Mustang ball.
Mountain Crest has been really lucky this last little bit. They've got to start capitalizing on these turnovers coming down the wire.
Well, and that one's just careless because, I'm surprised to see Wasatch's coach not more upset on that turnover. Anderson, right front court. Down to Hess in the lane for the layup. Lead down to 3 for Wasatch. And there's a turnover. It'll go to the Mustangs, the inbound. He was faking to the right, going to cut to the left, and Moore just passed it out of bounds on the wrong side. We'll have a change here. Caleb Smith in. That's a big break for the Mustangs. They have to capitalize.
Yes, they do. Now just down by 3.
Inbounding from the baseline with a full shot clock is Mason Smith. 2.5 to play. Into Arnell, left corner. Up to Anderson, Hunsaker, Smith, right wing. Up top, Arnell takes the 3, in and out. And the rebound by Miles Brown. They're going to call a loose ball foul on.
Yes, I believe.
Well, he's signaling 10, which.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Is Smith.
Smith, I didn't know.
Smith wasn't anywhere near that
He was
play.
nowhere near it, yeah.
But honestly, the Mustangs will take that. It's Smith's first personal. Not that Hess is in foul trouble. Here's Smith, and we got an offensive foul. Turnover. That's going to be on Ethan Moore on the moving screen.
Moving screen, which he's been getting away with all night. And again, Mountain Crest getting a good opportunity here.
Have to get points.
They have got to capitalize on this.
2:10 remaining. 49-46. Wasatch by 3 in Hiram. Rigdon Anderson. Right wing over to Smith on the left side. Back to Anderson. He'll drive in. Layup on the left side. Too strong off the glass.
Just not getting it to fall.
Wasatch with the rebound. Miles Brown. Over to Sam Lind. Spinning, driving, floats it. No good.
Ooh, no foul. That was a surprise.
Anderson. He's going to try and drive it all the way from the right side. No, off the glass. And the rebound by Sayre.
back and forth, and Mountain Crest not able to capitalize.
Gonna need another turnover here. Ethan Moore takes the screen from Brown, driving on the right side, up to Brown. He'll drive the left. Layup is good, and that's a big basket for Wasatch. 51-46. Wasps by 5. And a timeout taken by Mountain Crest with 1:13 left.
Mountain Crest had a lot of chances to score in this last minute and did not take advantage of that. You cannot leave points on the floor like that. We do have a final. Logan falls to Preston 62-56. So that's a big win for Preston.
And it was at Preston.
Yeah.
And imagine the environment had to play into that a little bit because Logan had been on a hot streak.
Yeah. Yep. Logan up there too with region teams. So sets up Mountain Crest for, a big game up there in Preston.
So tonight, Bear River wins, Logan loses.
Yep.
Green Canyon's game canceled at Park City.
And can find absolutely nothing out about the Ridgeline game. I would imagine they're winning. They were playing Woods Cross, who has not won a game yet. So that's not really.
Should be a pretty easy one.
Should be an easy one. It would be nice to have a score on it, but.
After the timeout, 51-46. Wasatch by 5. The Mustangs running out of time. 1:13 left. We'll see if the Mustangs can pull off the unthinkable. And it'll be the Mustangs ball inbounding in front of the Wasatch bench with 31 seconds on the shot clock and 1:13 left in the game. Mustangs will have to move quickly. They don't have to rush, but they do have to move quickly. Smith into Anderson. Anderson hands it off to Arnell on the left wing. Passes to Hunsaker on the right backcourt. Into Hess. Out to Anderson, left wing. Arnell, top of the key. Thinks about the three, but has a hand in his face. It passes over to Anderson. Hunsaker, top of the key, spinning at the elbow. Thinks about shooting. He'll take the contested jumper off the back rim and in!
Oh!
Joseph Hunsaker. And a timeout taken by Wasatch. Big shot from Joseph Hunsaker.
That was a huge shot by Hunsaker. And it went around and around and around. So.
This is a tough one.
It bounced everywhere.
Had a hand in his face. That's just one of those shots you can't. You look at your coach, and if he yells at you, it's like, what else do you want me to do? Foul him?
Yeah.
Like, that one was going in.
You've got to give it to Wasatch. They did some really smothering defense on that, not allowing Mountain Crest to get. They wanted a three-point shot from Arnell, but not able to get it.
They sold all the way on the perimeter, and that's what left Hunsaker with a little bit of a window, even not very much.
No.
Still well defended. And he just had to put it out because of the shot clock.
Mountain Crest is going to have to play really tight D down here. Try and get the turnover. They will be able to get. They have time to.
They have a foul to give, so you could try really aggressively for a turnover on the inbound.
Yep.
They're going to full court press here. 42.6 left in the ball game. Wasatch inbounding from the far side of the court. On the baseline, Sayre into Moore. He will be fouled by Mortensen. Martinson picks up his first personal. And the fourth team foul, so no more to give. Wasatch will be shooting on any more fouls. Sayre will inbound again. Looking for Moore. And gets it into Smith. Smith trapped, but gets the pass out to Moore. And it's broken. Lind will be fouled by Martinson. And he'll head to the line for two. 34 seconds left. And the Mustangs will need a little bit of luck.
Yep.
It's a 3-point game right now. Lind could make it a 2-possession game with just one free throw. Mustang mob chanting, "You will miss it." Lind's dribbling, rolling the ball in his hands. Puts up the free throw, missed it. Rolled off the right side of the rim and missed.
Big miss.
Mason Smith in for Tate Martinson. 34 seconds remaining. Lynn still with another free throw. Got it. 52-48. We're going to have a sub here as Nate Hinckley will check back in for Miles Brown. 34 seconds left. Mustangs down by 4. Going to need a quick score and then have to try and get a turnover or a foul in the inbound. Smith will inbound, full court press from Wasatch. Anderson gives it back to Smith on a give and go from the inbound. Arnell, right wing, starts to drive in the lane, lays it off the glass and in. Josh Arnell. Now they got to play defense on the inbound. First, a timeout for Mountain Crest.
Yep, they got to get the turnover, which they can do.
It's the final timeout of the game for the Mustangs.
Yep.
But it was a 30-second anyways, so they couldn't have advanced the ball. So, a good one to use here. 52-50 with 23 seconds remaining. If the Mustangs can get a turnover on the inbound, they'll have a chance to tie or take the lead. If not, they're going to have to foul and hope for a miss on the line.
Yep, exactly. And the sad thing is they had that 1 minute stretch that they had Wasatch completely stopped getting the turnovers, but just not being able to convert, which is not typical for Mountain Crest at all.
Teams break their huddles. Wasatch with Moore, Brown, Sayre, Sam Lind, and Smith. Mustangs with Andrus, Arnell, Hunsaker, Smith, and Anderson. Moore will inbound. Gets the ball, running the baseline, into Sayre, back to Moore, who will get fouled by Arnell.
Yep.
Ethan Moore heading to the line for 2 shots. And they didn't foul on Sayre on the first one because he's been automatic. He's hit 4 free throws tonight.
Yeah. Yep.
Got every chance. Moore was a little more shaky. But they got it done quick in 3.6 seconds, so 20.4 left. Good on the first, it's a 3-point game. Ethan Moore looking to make it a 2-possession ball game. A lot of pressure on this one. Got it. 54-50, Wasatch will take a timeout.
That 1 point, that's the difference, going to be the difference. Not a lot of time with 20 seconds left.
Well, and Wasatch has made their free throws down the stretch here.
Yeah, they did.
They're doing their job. The Mustangs doing just about everything you can when you're trailing with this little time left.
Right.
But when Wasatch makes their free throws, you can't do anything about that.
Nope, you really can't. And you've got to hit your shot quick and try and get a steal. That's about all you've got that you can do. So
they'll have to run the full court before they can get a shot off.
Or
which will use some time.
3 and a foul. 4 points the old
that's
way.
What they're I don't think they're going to try and rely on that, but that would be the lucky break. Obviously, I'll be looking for a 3-pointer here because the way Wasatch has been hitting free throws, that 2 points isn't going to cut it.
No, 2 points is not going to cut it. So, and you're going to be looking for Arnell on that outside, who I would like to have the ball in his hands for that 3, but we'll see.
Out of the timeout, Mustangs with Hunsaker, Andrus, Arnell, Smith, and Anderson. Looking for a quick basket. 3-pointer would be ideal. Into Smith. Clock will start, 20 seconds. Smith is fouled. And that's a good foul from Wasatch. They had 1 to give, and it took 3 seconds off the clock.
Yep.
17 flat left in the game. No shots on the 4th team foul. No more to give. Arnell will inbound. Gets it in to Hunsaker. Right wing. Takes the 3. Short off the front rim. Rebound by Brown. He'll be fouled, but that'll probably do it.
That will do it, yep. Mountain Crest will drop to 8-2.
Miles Brown heading to the line. And, you know, if he makes both, it would make a full 2-possession game on 2 3-pointers up to 6.
Yeah.
But really, they don't need any of these right now.
No.
No good on the first. Tonight's video experience has been powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. They want to understand your family, job, hobbies, and goals during your long-term financial trust. Second is good, 55-50, 5-point game, and Hinckley's back in for Wasatch. Mustangs again will just have to try for a 3 and foul. The inbound is Smith, breaks to the right side. Wing, Arnell, the deep 3, no, off the front rim, and the rebound by Hinckley. He'll pass out, he'll lose it out of bounds. It's gonna go to the Mustangs.
Yep.
But 0.9 on the clock, it's too little too late. Miles Brown will check in. Maybe the Mustangs can look the margin a little bit better, but not enough time here. Smith will inbound into Arnell. Gets off the 3. No, he won't even do that.
Won't even get the 3 off.
So the Mustangs win streak is snapped at 6 games. They'll fall to 8-2, 55-50. Wasatch, the victors on the road, improving to 4-2. And, you know, it's a game that the Mustangs knew would be tough.
Yep.
And they're just unable to pull it off here in the final stretch. With the Wasps the whole night.
Yeah, with them the whole night. It was that 1-minute stretch where, you know, they had plenty of chances, but it's this kind of game you're going to really learn from and move forward, because it does not get any easier next Friday or next week, we'll say.
Yeah.
Next week versus
at Preston.
At Preston. Preston taking down Logan
by a pretty healthy margin too.
Yeah, exactly. So
we'll see how it goes here.
Yeah.
Coach, do you want to take a look at the numbers tonight?
Yeah. So